What if I told you that every single day your choices are being quietly shaped by other people and you don't even realize it's happening? It sounds a little crazy, but it's true. And today, we're going to pull back the curtain on some powerful and honestly pretty unsettling psychology. I mean, really think about it. What if right now someone is quietly controlling your decisions and you have absolutely no idea? We're about to expose 7 of these psychological tricks that companies, advertisers, and yeah, even people in your everyday life use to influence your behavior. Once you see them, you'll start noticing them everywhere. So, we're going to dive into some fascinating stuff. The illusion of choice, mirroring, social proof, all the way to a final trick that is, no joke, pretty shocking. So whatever you do, you're definitely going to want to stick around for number 7. All right, let's kick it off. Trick number 1, the illusion of choice. Now, this one is so sneaky because it's designed to make you feel like you're the one in the driver's seat. Here's the setup. Someone gives you 2 options, right? And your brain gets this little rush of empowerment. It feels like it's in control. But here's the catch. They picked both options. Both roads lead exactly where they want you to go. And the bottom line is, you never really had a free choice at all. And you see this everywhere. Restaurants do it to steer you towards certain dishes. Your boss does it to get you to take on the tasks they want done. Even your phone's user interface is designed this way. Our brains just love the feeling of choosing, and they totally use that against us. Okay, let's move on to another really subtle trick, one that works on a totally subconscious level. It's called mirroring. This is so simple, it's almost hard to believe how well it works. When someone just subtly copies your body language, how you're sitting, your hand gestures, even your speech patterns, your brain starts to trust them more. Like, instantly. Great salespeople do it, therapists use it to build rapport, and yeah, manipulators use it all the time. So here's a little challenge for you. The next time you're talking to someone and you just get this feeling of, wow, I feel really comfortable with this person, just take a quick second and ask yourself, are they mirroring me? You might be surprised by what you find. All right, let's talk about trick number 3, scarcity panic. This one is all about hijacking a deep, primal fear that's hardwired into our brains. Does this sound familiar? Only 3 left in stock, or sale ends tonight. Companies are constantly creating this fake sense of urgency because our brains absolutely hate the idea of missing out. And there's actual science behind this. It's a principle called loss aversion. Get this. Psychologists have found that the pain of losing something is literally twice as powerful as the pleasure of gaining that exact same thing. That's why those scarcity tactics work on, well, pretty much all of us. Moving on to trick number 4, reciprocity. This one is all about weaponizing that feeling of obligation you get when someone gives you a gift. It works like this. Someone gives you something for free. A food sample at the store, a 30-day trial, even just a nice compliment. Suddenly, your brain feels this powerful obligation to give something back. But let's be clear, this isn't about generosity. It's a carefully set psychological trap. And honestly, most of us walk right into it every single time. Let's get into trick number 5, and this is one you have absolutely experienced, probably even today. It's called social proof. Deep down, your brain is constantly asking one simple question. Wait, what's everyone else doing? It's a survival instinct, a relic from our past. We are literally wired to follow the herd because historically it was safer. I mean, think about it. Why do you automatically trust the busy restaurant more than the empty one right next door? Why are you more likely to watch a video with millions of views? That's social proof in action. And you better believe the best marketers in the world exploit this instinct every single day. Okay, here comes trick number 6. This is a classic persuasion tactic, and it's called the foot in the door. It starts with something small, like really small. A click, signing a petition, a tiny favor. And you say yes, because why not? But here's what happens next. Your brain starts to build an identity around that yes. It says, okay, I'm the kind of person who supports this. So when the big request comes later, it's your own identity that says yes for you, almost before you even have a chance to think it through. And here we are. Number 7, flattery anchoring. And I'm telling you, this one might just be the most powerful and shocking of them all because of how often it works on us. So here's how they get you. A well-timed compliment right before a request basically short-circuits your brain. Your logical, rational brain gets completely distracted. It's too busy feeling good about itself to analyze the situation. And while it's distracted, your emotional brain is the one that says yes and signs the deal. It's exactly why pretty much every good salesperson or manipulator compliments you first. Every single time. So after hearing all that, you're probably thinking, okay, so how do I possibly defend myself against all of this? Well, here's the good news. The answer is actually way simpler than you might think.
The moment you can see these tricks, the moment you can put a name to them, they lose all their power over you. It's that simple. Awareness is your armor. You can't be manipulated by a game if you can clearly see how it's being played. The second you recognize the trick is broken. And that really brings us to the biggest takeaway here. The sharpest people out there aren't always the ones with the highest IQ. They're the ones who are the most aware. And today, you just leveled up your awareness. You just got sharper. From this moment on, you are harder to manipulate. Never forget that. Because when it comes down to it, your mind, that's your greatest weapon. Use it.